Hey guys, Coldbrew here. Welcome back to another race challenge video. We got a 10x on Sicia going on at the moment. So what is the best time other than this to showcase Sicia and her power? I know it's only 12 hours left, but I wanted to get this video out there because I do have Sicia, not from this 10x, although I will try my luck with the 10 pull. I'm very close to PD. I haven't seen a legendary from an ancient chart in so long. I can't even remember the last time I summoned one. My last one was from a sacred, but from an ancient, I just can't remember. So Sicia, fantastic HP burn champion, no doubt. I would say is the #1 HP burn activator. Look at that flaming sword, flaming wings, flaming head, flaming everything that she has. Look at that. Weaken, decrease defense, HP burn activation on her A2. Her A3 applies an HP burn on her and also the enemies. And she also gets an extra turn if the HP burn is applied on everybody. So this is not always the best because you can get a weak hit on this and not actually apply the HP burn and not get that extra turn. So don't put your mind on that this A3 is the best one to use first and then go with the A2. Multiple times we see teams using a guaranteed HP burn champion like an Ignatius and then having Sicia just go in there for that HP burn activation. A1 attacks one enemy 3 times. Fantastic A1. And then she's got a passive here with additional speed and damage inflicted by 3% for each allied enemy under HP burn debuff. So it's very solid when you do have those HP burns on enemies. Fantastic champion overall. Look at that aura, 60 accuracy boost from the aura. Let's do a 10 pull. I keep forgetting what I'm gonna say, but look at that. Let's go and do a 10 pull, and we hope for a Sicia. If I get a second Sicia, I'll be so mad because last week I was trying to get like 2 Marshals. I only got 1, although I was still happy with that. Are we gonna get a legendary here? I don't think so. We're probably gonna hit 1 epic. Nah, yeah, that's it. We hit 1 epic. We got some points there for the CVC. That's not what I was looking for. Down to 3,000 gems. That's kind of bad. Let's see what Sicia does in the spider. She's guaranteed the #1 spider champion for 25s. All right, look at this. My fastest time is 17 seconds, although I can't do faster than that. I think the fastest is like 13. I probably can do faster now that I have Chimera. I just never bothered changing the team because it works. You know, why change it if it works for a couple of seconds? Let's go over and see what Sicia does with the HP burn activation. I'll put this on 1x speed, so I'll explain what happens. So here we do A3 with Cold Heart. We bring down the Spiralings, the extra Spiralings. HP burn from another champion that applies it on all Spiralings, regardless. HP burn activation after the freeze that was applied. Reset there from Renegade. So we get our cooldowns back up. And we get, boom, HP burn again. All the Spiralings die almost. We have, what, 2 remaining. There's a small little bit of HP burn. And then finally, Cold Heart will come in there for that big A3 to finish it off. Wow, we couldn't even finish it off. What happened there? I'm not sure. But we finish off the big spider. Like, if I do a run again. Oh, this is actually a solid banner as an epic. So if we do a run again, it's gonna go smoothly. The best time is 17 seconds. I think I averaged like 30 seconds or so. So boom, HP burns on everybody. Freeze plus extension of the HP burn there. There's the reset from Renegade. Spiders get a little bit of their turns and they get more damage dealt on themselves. 3 spiders are left there. Wow, one of the spiders didn't even have a HP burn on her. And boom, Heartseeker to finish it off. 29 seconds. There it is. We get a 5-star legendary. So let's go and see Sicia in a more of a Hydra situation. So Hydra, one of the more difficult parts of the game, most difficult parts, I would say. Let's go see it in hard Hydra. Okay, hard Hydra is no doubt one of the most difficult situations for players going into the end game. And I use this team, which is like my B team. It's not my A team for the Hydra, obviously, because I'm not using the Royal Guard comp that's out there. I can even show you what kind of gear I have on Sicia. Honestly, Sicia is not built with like my best gear available. I was just trying some other stuff around. Said, okay, I'll record a video about this today. And she's got some good attack, although you don't want the Spiralings dying as an example, like just from the power of her attacks, because they also get damage from the HP burn. So you don't want her with high critical damage, critical rate. But if you're gonna be using her for something like Hydra as well, you might want to build her differently than just for the Spider 20 to 25 builds. So 43,000 health, 4,000, no, 3.6 thousand attack, 2.2 defense, 212 speed, and 353 accuracy. That's a lot, but it was because I was trying things out. You don't need so much for Hydra, and you kind of need to max her out. And then in terms of masteries, you don't even need masteries. It all depends on what you want to do. But if you want to go Giant Slayer, you can go Giant Slayer. If you want to go War Master, because you just want to proc that single hit there that she does with the A2 and proc it for sure, you can go War Master instead of going Giant Slayer, because you're not going to have the hits from the A1. It all depends on how you want to build Sicia and where you're going to be using her the most. If you're going to be seeing Sicia using more of her A1, then go Giant Slayer. War Master is more for that A2 because it's a higher chance. But let's go in there and see Sicia in action. So this team is like a crispy team. Okay, that's why I call it a crispy team. It's the crispy special because we have a ton of HP burns coming in from all my champions, almost. So I have Ninja with an HP burn, Sicia, and Venus, and then I have Shamael, who's just there for the removal of fear. We have a Godseeker nearly there for the revives, healing, removal of buffs, extension of our own buffs, and then we have a Lady Kimi who does like everything. She is the one for this encounter. So we did 1.4 until the head of Mischief took its turn and stole our buffs. Hopefully we'll manage to remove them with Godseeker, but I'm not even going to bother. We're just going to let this on auto and see how it goes. But the HP burn activations, that's where all our damage will be coming from. And you're going to see that all heads will be just going down slowly because of Sicia, the '1 HP burn activator out there. I just love Sicia and her kit. She looks amazing. Definitely worth it if you can get her to 60. Give her some masteries if you really want to use her in more areas than just a spider, and just fantastic champion overall. Let's see how she does in the Hydra. got a bit of bad RNG there. Actually, I didn't manage to stop the run because I didn't want to get the head of Wrath. But that's my fault there. 11.99 million damage on Hydra Hard with Sicia there with the HP burn activations. Like fantastic overall, but that's like my bad choice there of just leaving the head there. I wanted a head of Torment, obviously, because of Shamael. If I was using somebody else, like if I was using, let's say, a Rector Draft, which applies a Perfect Veil instead, and was trying to depend on that Perfect Veil on everybody to actually move on, I could have gone for possibly a higher damage with this team. But anyway, guys, this was the run. Sicia just a fantastic overall champion for those HP burns. She even works very well with Torment. I'm not going to advertise Torment because obviously everybody knows what Torment does. But Torment plus Sicia, if you guys didn't know, I made a different showcase in the past on like a machine gun Torment build with them. So you'll see what happens when a Sicia does her activation. There's a Torment around as well. But oh wow, this team is very squishy anyway. So I don't think it's going to be an issue. Let's find a more tanky team that we can do this showcase on. Actually, with freezes, it might have been better instead of this. So let's see. Let's try against this one. Let's put this guy for the freezes, and you get freezes plus HP burn. So Sicia, Torment plus another freeze. All right. See, we'll do the freeze here. Look at that. Then we don't care about what he does next. We'll do the HP burns on hopefully everybody. And now with the HP burn activation, not only we're going to do the damage from the HP burn, but also Torment's A1 activates from this. So look at this. Boom. We kill whoever we kill. And then Torment starts to do his A1 2 times, 3. It's going to do it 4 times because it was 4 enemies. So Torment's A1 activates from Sicia. So both of them together, it's like a couple you didn't know had such kind of a bonus together. So this A1 instantly activates the skill whenever an enemy under both freeze and HP burn debuff takes damage from the HP burn debuff. So it works so well together with Sicia. You can do a lot of fun stuff together. And a stun set Torment plus Sicia is just too much control. It's crazy. All right. This was the showcase, guys. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.